What's up guys, Damian here. Welcome to day 2 of the 30-day challenge. And if you haven't seen day 1 of the 30-day challenge, it will be linked below. But effectively, in my new book, at the end, there is a 30-day challenge to help you to organize and focus yourself and also start to figure out what your skills and challenges are facing you whilst you're building your career. And that's what these videos are about. So day 2's challenge is setting yourself up to succeed. Before we delve into the opportunities available to you and your band when you're making your music career, I want to acknowledge you and your skill set and the resources available to you, because we're constantly judging ourselves to others' standards. But how much time you've got available, how much money you've got available, what resources you've got, what skill level you've got, all of these things make up you. So let's face it, life's unfair and some people are just born into money whilst others just have all of the looks, and some people are just born with natural talent and ability, and some people even have all three. And we hate those people. But you can see that you're different, and so your time, your money, your ability, your resources now need to be written down so we can figure out what have you got in your arsenal, so you can figure out not where you're going, but how you can use these skills to get there. So this challenge is in 2 parts. The first one is to get a pen and paper and write this down. I think it's really important to write this down and put it somewhere so that you can see it. I want you to write down the answers to these 3 questions. How much time have you got per week that you can put towards you being a musician, you as an artist, you as a band, and your music career? Number 2, what are your best skills as a musician, but also in life? It might be that you've got a talent for photography or videography, or you're great at networking, as well as natural talent for being a musician. What else can you use and utilize to bring in to your strategy to actually gain that success long term? And number 3, who can you call upon in friends, in family, in acquaintances? Who can you learn from? Who have you got in and around you that you can either call favors from or potentially learn from? Because it might be that your uncle is Mr. EMI, or you happen to be next door neighbors with a very famous rock and roll star that you can sit and have cups of tea with. Who have you got around you that you can learn from and that you can gain from? Now, part 2 is to go back to day 1's challenge and take that overarching goal that you set in 5 words and break that down into long, medium and short-term goals, i.e., what can you achieve in the next year as a target that works towards your end goal? Then, what can you do this month that will work towards that yearly target and also your end goal? And what can you do this week that will start to work towards these targets? This is about the 1%. This is about the baby steps to build your career 1 step and 1 day at a time. If you know that you've got to get to this in 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, then you're not going to be able to jump that within the next 3 weeks. But what you can do is you can put yourself on the right path, 1%, 1 step per day towards that end goal. And lastly, now you've written all of this stuff down, is this realistic? Are you in a band where everybody works 40 hours a week, they've got kids, and you only meet up once a week to rehearse for 3 hours a week? Is it realistic for you to sell 1 million records in the next 5 years? So do me a favor, if you can write in the comments below your next micro goal, and by that what I mean is you know what your end goal is, but what's the thing that you're working on this week or this month? Is it a new song? Is it a new EP? Is it a new album? Is it a tour that you're putting on? It doesn't matter how small it is. It might just be building the confidence with a singing teacher to be able to get on stage. I want you to write down what your micro goal is so I can see what you guys are doing and where you're at, because it helps me with more content moving forward. So other than that, if you can like and subscribe, because the next challenge is coming at you shortly. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.